Hey y'all, it's Marla, Green Home Coach, and I am in today with an encore performance. I guess it's a performance with Gay Harris of superior air quality, but I always remember you being of green screen, Gay.
Exactly.
I don't know, green screen just sticks in my brain more than superior air quality.
Oh, I know. Well, and that's good. That's the name of the website too.
Right? Well, it is the primary thing. So from our little teaser at the beginning, green screen is a way for us to have better air in our homes. But
Yes.
What the heck is a green screen? How did you get involved with green screens, and why do you care?
Yeah. Those are all very good questions. Do we have about 5? No, I'm kidding. My husband and I worked in the industry with construction on and off for years. And now, for the last almost 7 years now, we have this company, Green Screen Air Filter. And the reason we liked it is when we first started with them, we were actually in Austin at a home show selling radiant barrier and other things to help your home stay cooler, etc. And the owner came over and showed us this. And since it actually saves on electricity and has better airflow for your unit and everything, it just fit in perfect. And then, but the main difference is all pleated filters. You know, if you can picture a pleat, it collects mainly on one surface.
Mm-hmm.
It has a little differentiation in there, but on one surface. So how long does it take to collect the particles and start restricting the airflow?
Right.
That's why when you pay more, they're the expensive ones, they just put a whole bunch more pleats in there.
Right. So you're increasing your surface area. Yeah.
Okay, so when we found about the green screen, just our personal note, my husband and I both had pretty severe allergies here in Central Texas. His was definitely the cedar fever, and mine wasn't anything till April and May, but both of us would suffer so much during those times, and you can't sleep well, you're on medication, expense, you know, it's just a lot to it. And so when we were told about the green screen, which I will show you, then we started using our own home. And every year we started getting better and have to take less and less allergy medicine. And we've been off of any allergy medicine for years now. And so we know it works.
Right.
We know it works. So this is it. It's packaged up with one of our holder applications. It's a 1-inch grid. So this is the basic one. We do have multiple colors depending on what your needs are, etc. But if you can see the main difference, I was talking about the pleats, how everything's stuck on one surface. You know, some homes within 2 weeks, your machine's starting to struggle already trying to get the air through. Well, this is a commercial grade filter. It's been around since the 1950s, but not in the residential form.
Okay.
The original owners, and then when we took it over, the only ones we know that sell it on a large scale residentially. Okay. And we do commercial also. But if you'll notice, this is a 1-inch fabric. So it layers the dirt in by the size of the particle. There's actually 3 different zones that it traps particles. The white collects the big stuff, and then the green collects the little bit smaller, and then there's a tacky layer in the green that traps your pollens and microscopic particles. So, you know, I could give you all the statistics and all the figures, but nobody cares about that. We just want to know, well, how does it help? So in general, there's Marla's
proof that it works.
Exactly. They'll never look as dirty as a pleat. Well, they shouldn't, or it's way overdone.
And we did construction this year. So this one was up during construction. So it's extra dirty. But this tacky surface, this is brilliant. Because this captures so much stuff that you really just don't ever have a chance to capture in other kinds of filters.
Right. And I think that's actually what helps allergies so much is the green part, the tackiness in the green. The white also has an antimicrobial baked into it. So it won't allow mold and mildew and fungus to recirculate in your air once it goes to the filter. You know, a lot of filters, they show you the efficiency as it gets more dirty, because the dust itself will trap the other particles. Well, with
Oh,
this,
interesting.
yeah. And with this one, because it layers the dirt through, it has hundreds of surfaces to collect on. So you're not restricting the airflow. So in general, they last about twice as long as the pleated. If you're changing them in a normal time period. Some people read on the pleat, it says up to 90 days. And they go, well, I use the 90-day filter. Well, how many people in the house? 5. How many pets? 6.
Right.
Well, they'll probably need to be changing it every month. So every home's a little different, which is one of the things we offer if you need any specific directions on how often to change yours for your home. Generally, your filters are located in one of 2 places, either inside your unit, either underneath it, it has a little trap door, or right on the side of it, or even on top of it. Those require that you get a frame because it has to hold the filter in.
Right.
Excuse me. So this is, you just take it out and change the green screen and put it back in. If they're in your returns, like in the wall or ceiling.
Yeah, mine are in my returns and ceiling.
This is so simple. I love this way. We just started using this a few years ago. It's a 1-inch permanent grid. As you can see, you bend up a few of the prongs, you put it up, you know, there's a 1/2-inch lip where it holds the filter in. You put it up to the top of that, the grid, and you reach your finger through and close those few down, and then it's permanent. And then all you're doing is changing the green screen out. You don't have to take out the frame, change it and put it back.
Because we have the frame and we pull the frame out and change it out. So
yes, which was the only thing we had for years.
Right.
And then, but now you have something new. We'll trade yours out for grids. So it makes it easier. And another thing I like about it is because there's no frame, then the fabric actually goes to the very edge all the way around. So no air can sneak around it.
So you're getting filtration all the way to the edge.
Exactly. Excuse me. So we take care and send you rubber foam tape if you need to keep these from moving and that stuff so the air doesn't go around it. So we work really hard on that. The grid just makes it easier. Once you're set up, you never have to think about it again. We even do auto ship. So by whatever schedule you need, we send out one filter and it's easy to change. It's just nice working with a family company.
Yeah, I order like 6 at a time and then I'm good for a while. So.
Yes. A lot of people like having them in the house. Some people never remember to change them. So the auto ship, by whatever schedule they want to change them, one at a time comes to the door, boom, they change it. They don't have
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I know. I think my life is on auto ship now. And I love the fact that not only will you customize it to fit what we specifically need, I love the fact that you're another small business and that we get a chance. That's just huge. Women-owned, veteran-owned small businesses. I mean, this is the crux of America. We are the backbone of America. So we all have to lift each other up.
Yeah, we're 100% women-owned, which is me. So my husband's my volunteer.
I want to go back to this because I'm not sure a lot of people understand the value of this fabric technology. And I'm going to get a little nerdy here with my engineering background. So we were talking earlier about how with pleated, you just have the surface area. So, if you're taking a piece of paper, this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And if I fold it up into pleats, it's still approximately 88 square inches of surface area, right? Mm-hmm. And the more surface area you have, the more it can slow down the air velocity through your system. So if you put too much surface area in your specific unit, it may not be rated for it. So you can actually harm your system or make it less efficient, right?
Oh, for sure.
That was something I loved about these because of the way they're built. They don't have the risk of slowing it down near as much.
No, and that's one of the things we first learned about filters is a filter is supposed to do 2 things. It's supposed to keep your coils clean and it's supposed to give the right amount of airflow to your unit or it will start. I had a technician explain to me how the oils get messed up and it basically burns your unit up quicker. Yeah. So if you look at the options at the store, you have the inexpensive ones that have good airflow and some AC companies say buy the cheapest and change it every month.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but you know what they're doing to their unit, right? And then you have the ones that are very expensive, which a lot of people have gone to because they care about their air quality, which just means that it has to be tighter and tighter woven to collect those tinier particles.
Right.
And so either way, it's not a good option. That's
Right.
why when we found the green screen, we've just never used anything but. And
yeah, it's the best of both worlds. It really is.
It is. It's the only one we've ever found. It does both. There's washable ones, which seem to be a good thought, but are the worst for your unit. So there's, there's options out there, but we've never found anything as good as the green screen and the way it's the technology of it.
Well, and
so we love teaching people. We love helping people. We ship all over the United States. So anybody has any questions when people are fixing to build, excuse me. This is a cold. This isn't allergies. We're glad to recommend locations for your filters that will give you the least amount of dust in your home. So we're out there to help people because we know how much it's helped us.
That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that I ran into you at that home show a few years back, and it has led us to now have this partnership. And I love that you're one of Green Home Coach's trusted partners and brands, because we love what you do. And we hope that we can just keep building on this partnership as we go forward to help more and more people.